a contemporary teenage romantic movie, popular not only with teenagers but with younger kids and adults of all ages because it is a reminder of what is really important in life. Based on the best-selling novel by Nicholas Sparks, the values of this poem is unconditional love, hope and faith, things which have been proven for thousands of years to be the sustenance of human beings. Change can be unexpected. If it wasn't for one night and a prank gone horribly wrong, Landon and Jamie would never have met, and even if they had, Landon would never have in 1,000 years thought of the idea of one day ending up with Jamie. The film highlights how unforeseen the romance between the two main characters was by contrasting the two different worlds they come from: Jamie, serious, passionate, and conservative and the daughter of a minister, and Landon, an aimless, moody, popular and reckless guy. The experiences that Landon goes through, participating in school activities, actually changes him through the intervention of Jamie. Changing may not be accepted by others. When Landon defends Jamie and then makes the decision to be with her, it is not received well by his friends. For once, he does not care what others may think. To emphasize what Landon has just given up for Jamie, his friend Dean, after an incident in the cafeteria, threatens him and yells out at him, "You made a mistake, Landon. Me and you are through, forever." Change can involve risk. When Landon falls in love with Jamie and decides he wants to be with her, he knows this is a risky decision with consequences. First of all, it will never be accepted by his friends and there is the possibility of losing them. Secondly, he will lose his social status and popularity at school as being the good-looking, reckless rebel and will go down in the school social ladder. Lastly, he has to muster up the courage to ask Jamie's father for permission to date his daughter, which is risky with the reputation he had given himself. But as the tagline of the movie states, take a risk. Dare to move. Love is a leap of faith. Taking a risk is exactly what Landon did. Changing self can take time. Although Landon was forced to participate in activities that Jamie was part of, he did not experience a sudden change. His behavior and attitude stayed the same, and it is only gradually, particularly after the opening night of the play, that Landon begins to see Jamie in a different light. As they get to know each other, they find themselves transformed. Landon comes to the story lost, confused, and angry, and through his love for Jamie, learns to let that all go and forgive. The film sustains the idea that changing self can take time because it is not until almost the very end of the film that Landon finishes his transformation. Changing self can be influenced by others. The key person that influences Landon to change his behavior and attitude is Jamie. Landon experiences a gradual change, which at first he does not seem to notice. Little things that occur cause him to respond to them in a different manner now that he knows Jamie. "This girl's changed you and you don't even know it," is the way Aaron, his friend, puts it. Landon is amazed by Jamie's passions and strong faith, that he learns to leave his troubled life behind and find a way to forgive and adjust his future. He realizes that his love for Jamie is changing the person he was. This movie has been molded so that we, the viewers, immediately notice the effects that the two main characters have on each other. Small quotes by Landon in various parts of the film sustain this idea, such as "You inspire me" and "Jamie saved my life." Changing self can fill a missing gap in your life. As Jamie and Landon get to know each other and find themselves transformed, they open up a world to the other. As full as Jamie's life may be, with her volunteer work, school, and her father, there is something important missing. She has not allowed anyone her own age to become close to her and especially not allowed herself to fall in love. Landon also has something missing in his life, and has lowered his expectations of life as the years passed until he cannot imagine the possibility of a future that could be any different. When they fall in love, the missing gap in both of them is filled, Jamie because she has found love, and Landon because he has found something worth living for.